This is
A cup of conversations.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Onyx,
And I'm Jade.
and we'd like to welcome you to another episode of A Couple Conversations. But first, we'd like to know how you guys are. How are you? What y'all been doing? What y'all been up to?
How's life?
Yeah, and all that good stuff. I hope you're making the best out of it. 'Cause if you going based off the world, then it's a little shaky, I know. But hope all y'all are okay. So, on today's episode of Cup of Conversation, we've decided that we talk about pet peeves. Get it out of the way, get all the negative out of the way, put it in 2020 where it belongs. So we wanted to get this episode in and out before the new year came. So, pet peeves.
Pet peeves.
Pet peeves.
So how are we going to go about this?
So here's what we're going to do. So I have a cup of pet peeves right here. Here's a cup. Pet peeves. Okay, and in this cup are just random pet peeves people have, and we're going to pull them out and talk about them. That's cool with you?
People have or we have?
Well, it can't just be us.
That's true. That's true.
I'm almost certain that it's not just us.
That's true.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Go.
You want to go first?
No, you go
Ladies
ahead.
first. Go ahead.
Wait, you a lady?
What's it? Oh, you picked my most
So you want to talk about blinkers?
peeviest one, if that's a word.
Not peeviest. No, but for real, this is
That's
a good
it.
one.
Yep, blinkers.
So I guess for me, I at first it was just the people who don't use their blinkers, but like,
Well, let's talk about them first.
okay, blinkers were put on your vehicle
For a reason.
for
people.
a good reason.
A
The
good
manufacturers of vehicles decided that it would be helpful for everyone on the road if people knew where this car was going. If you intended to make a left or a right, if you intended to not make a turn,
If you needed to get over.
if you needed to turn on your hazard lights for any reason to let people know something's going on with my car, please, you can go around me if you need to. The manufacturers had good intention. When you go to take your driver's test at the DMV, when you read the booklet, they teach you and say, even if remember when there was no blinkers, people was out here having to use their arms. People who ride bikes have to use their arms. There are
indicate.
ways
They're
to turn
indicators.
their arms to indicate what your intentions are while moving.
Okay.
So other people are aware.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
there's people out here.
So when you don't use them, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they're there for.
There are people out here who get up and say, I need to make a right turn. And I'm going to slow down real slow.
Super slow.
And I ain't going to never put my blinker on.
Stop the speed of traffic.
And then they come, and they be like, oh. Or the people who put the blinker on and don't turn.
It's like, so are you turning? Because I'm thinking you are, because your left blinker is on. So I'm thinking you're turning left soon.
And let's not get into the people when it's the flow of traffic is going, right? And now you got that blinker on, ain't a lane next to you. And you being the kind, good Samaritan that you are, you say, oh, I'm going to let them in. I'm going to make everybody behind me mad because I'm going to start slowing down so I can let them in. And we drive one light. Ain't move over yet. 2 lights. Still ain't move over yet. Bruh.
And then this is what they do, though. When you be like, okay, well, forget it. I guess they ain't coming over. And you just start to speed up. Then they want to come over. And it's like, what?
I gave you all the space.
In time.
I gave you all the
to
space.
get over. You need to come.
I got people behind me honking at me because I'm slowing down to let you over.
And when you at a stop sign or something, and you have to cut cross traffic and make a left, right, and make a left turn onto the next street or whatever, and you waiting for all these cars that are coming by, they coming by. You're waiting for your opportunity, and then you get 2 cars, 3 cars in a row that's turning right on the same street you are, but they never put the blinker on to let you know, because then you could have went,
you could have been the whole time.
But no, but you just sitting here because you don't know they turning.
You could have went the whole time.
The whole time. Man, I don't.
You sitting there wasting time, and you could have been gone. Like, I just really like.
It's so bad that I be sitting in my car thinking, I'd be like, what would be cool if like somebody created like some kind of system as to like where we can tell each other which direction we're going, so we won't have so many mishaps. And then I'm like, oh wait, yeah, they did already. It's called a blinker. Use it. Woo!
Use it properly. People,
glad I got that out of my system. Woo! Okay, next conversation.
All right.
You ready?
Yes.
Oh, non-golden rule followers. Non-golden rule followers. Yeah, about that. So what is the golden rule exactly?
Do unto others
as you would have
them do unto you.
As you would have them do unto you. Quite simple, right?
So bruh, I can't even. I never heard nothing more simple.
Golden rule is literally common courtesy too, right? Like just... Bro, like be out here treating each other good.
Treat others how you want to be treated.
Like if you would get upset if someone treated you that way, then don't treat somebody like that.
Right. No matter where you live in the world, you have heard some form of those words.
Yeah.
Right. And like people are just, I be watching people, man. I guess too sometimes too, and I'm really not trying to jump on my own bandwagon right now, but like in my brain, I really think to myself, like, how would I want someone to respond to me in this moment? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or how would I want someone to say, what would I like, how to be treated? Like, I don't even know how to find the words right now, but like, it's not, it doesn't do anything to me. It doesn't hurt me, and it's not hard, it's not difficult. So then when I see other people who can just come out here and manipulate folks, lie to people, just be like mean.
For no reason.
I'm talking about it's 7 a.m. and you're just mean.
Like for what? Like,
just mean, nasty.
Oof.
And it's like, are we not all human? Are we not all here literally coexisting for a bigger purpose than ourselves? And like, why make that harder for anybody else?
Why? People be getting upset about stuff that I can't even bring myself to understand.
Listen.
I cannot. Like, really? That's what you're mad about? Oh.
But also have the time and energy to spend trying to pour that into somebody else.
Yes.
It's one thing if you mad and you keep it to yourself and you just like,
But you don't take that out on anyone else.
But you're not taking it out on somebody else, right? But when you get up and you just want to curse people out, you just want to say, oh, let me just intentionally create havoc in somebody's
just
life.
Creating problems that don't have to exist. Like, ooh. I watched this one man one time. I was at a red light, and I watched this gentleman who was crossing the street. It was like a very heavy traffic like road, so he had it was free and clear, so he crossed the street. Granted, he wasn't in the crosswalk, but there was no crosswalk for him in that area, but he crossed the street. It was this van coming. I swear, let me see how many feet I would say this van was away from this guy. Ooh, I don't even know. Like a quarter of a football field.
So maybe 5 feet.
Maybe more than that. Maybe half of a football field. Okay. Away from this guy.
So back. Give me 50
yes.
feet.
So he's coming, but the guy's crossing the street. The guy had crossed the street clear and free. The man came. Once he got close to where that boy was crossing the street at, he started blowing his horn. I'm like, what are you blowing your horn for? Mm-mm. He's gone. Like, he's crossed the street and he's on his way, on his new path now. Like, he's not interfering with your path. He did not almost cause you to get in an accident. Like, it wasn't detrimental. You did not have to hit on the brakes. Like, you saw him from 50 feet away. Like, bro, it's okay. It's all right. Like,
boys be wildin', man.
But that just shows you that people be trying to find something to be upset about. They be trying to find problems.
Why though? Like, we all got other stuff we could be worried about.
Football fields are in yards, by the way.
Oh,
but yes.
So that's 150 feet.
So
3 yards is 1. No, 3 feet is 1 foot. Okay. Wait, what? 3 feet is 1 yard.
yard.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. But people be trying to find stuff, be trying to create just anything. Oh, the wind knocked that leaf off the tree. Let me get mad. Like, what you mad at the tree for?
And then because I'm mad, let me go be mad at somebody else.
Right. Come get your leaf off my property. Are you serious?
Bro, I don't get it.
People really are that, what's the word?
Like tedious, not tedious.
But like that.
It's a little.
You see me doing my fingers like it's like that. People are really like that. Just
picky, nitpicking.
Yes. Good Lord.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Like that. I don't know. But I really have to like be grateful for real that that's not my predisposition. Like I be so trying to mind my business and just be chill. I don't even like being mad. It's one of the most. I don't like it. I try so hard to be harmonious.
I wonder if people know or knew or know or
that it don't have
whatever.
to be like that.
No, like yes, but also like how much, like how light you would feel if you weren't so angry all the time. You know what I mean? Like how much less stress that is on your body, your heart. Like oof.
But
free yourself.
What's sad is like when you're that person that is constantly trying to go out your way to be a decent person, not even going out your way, but you just are, and then you see people out here being just ruthless. It makes you sometimes feel kind of like jaded, like dang, how come I be out here and like people could just be out here just evil? But no, I still would rather not.
I just be like, sometimes, I might look at the people and talk about them for a minute and I'll let it go because that's them. Like, I'm not trying to carry that weight or that burden. You know what I mean? They don't realize too, people like that a lot of the stuff that happens in their life is because of how they are, how they act. Because they not following the golden rules. Shame.
And you really just gotta like try to extend grace to people because we do really people really be going through.
Grace has been given to us,
like for real.
Even the people that don't use their blinkers, sometimes I just have to bow my head and say, you know what, Lord,
they probably didn't mean it.
I hope they make it to where they going safely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay, next conversation or peeve.
Negative Nancy. I guess they kind of go with that.
They kind of do. So I guess it's good that you pulled that out the cup next, because it be some negative people in the world. It does. They do. They kind of go
together. So you want to pick another one, or you want to talk about them?
If you have something else to say about Nancy,
Girl, Nancy just really be out here negative and.
Just every single thing you do, she has something to say about it. Oh my gosh, how do you do that, Nancy?
That just be my whole point of view from negative. Just let me just stay over here and be negative. You could be
like it's our goal in life.
You could be like, oh, I like your shirt.
Yeah, but everything have all them buttons on it. I don't know why she got them buttons on her shirt. Why would she wear that? But,
I like her hair. You talking about that hair on her head?
Girl, child, I know where she got that from.
The weave was better last time. Like. Dang!
Can't let her live for a second, Nancy. Good Lord.
Just everything. You know the people? Mm-hmm. You can try to come. It's just like that in my job, bro. I literally was just telling her, I was like, ma'am, such and such. Like, it was like a whole thing. Everybody needed to be on the same page. And I just wanted to make sure that she knew that everything was cool or whatever. Oh, well, he already came up here and told me about it and did it. Like, ma'am. My bad. Listen, I won't never say nothing else to you. You ain't got nothing else. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Don't even worry about it. People be finding like the most. Sometimes I don't be understand. How can you make like happy things negative? Like be like, hey, they put donuts in the office for us. They always bringing donuts in here. They don't ever bring that.
They couldn't bring something healthy, ma'am. You don't have to.
You don't have to eat the donuts. It was just a treat. Like if you want it, then take it. But
if not,
and you gonna talk about what they wrong and what kind of donuts they wrong.
Did
where
you
they
bring
got the donuts from? And how fresh do you think the donuts?
I don't know why they bought it from Dunkin' Donuts. They know I don't like it. Well, ma'am, listen.
You'll never get anything from Krispy Kreme. It's a donut. Like, how can you be mad about a donut?
Oh my God!
Eat it or don't. Oof.
Eat it or don't.
It's like, okay, I'm not gonna tell you next time they bring something in the office. Don't even worry about it.
Oh God.
But yeah, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, litter. Oh, litterers.
Jesus.
Man, it's funny because we've been talking about this all week last week too.
Yes.
We just be seeing, like, I'll just be literally watching people throw their trash on the side of the road. Like, why?
Yes.
Like, big trash too.
Yes.
Not just like the 9-liter with wrappers that little kids be dropping, but like big trash. Your old McDonald's
whole
bag,
meal.
the cup and the fry, like it's separate. You
in the
have
box
the courtesy
that the Big Mac came.
You don't even have the courtesy to put it inside the bag and drop the whole bag. Just pieces as you walk and just throwing pieces out. Styrofoam cups, just throwing them side the road. Like, wow. I guess people do that because it is trash side the road, but wow.
But what I don't understand is, what I do know is that there are trash cans.
And
that's what I do know.
Okay.
Right? So while I don't know why they be littering like that, like, I do know that there are trash cans. There are trash cans. And sometimes it takes a little bit to get to one. But you can get to one.
You can hold on to it. Like, why? Just throw the trash down like that.
Listen.
I watched somebody throw like some glass bottles in somebody's yard. Like, why would you do that? Like, why? I don't know.
You be
it bothers me.
And you just see somebody roll their window down and a whole cup fly out.
Yes, and throw it out of the window.
Or a whole can fly out.
My face instantly go into shock mode. I'd be really shocked. Like, you really just did that.
Listen, I tell you all the time too, because
that's
like,
trash.
And growing up in Texas, I be on Highway 6. I be on 59. And, like, it's signs all across there that's, like, littering. $150 fine, $200 fine. Like,
that's the sound I hear. Like,
literally in my mind, ever since being that young and seeing that, I was like, oh, you can't litter around here. Not that I ever really wanted to, but it was just like, it was so ingrained in me, like, do not litter, you know? And so, even like sometimes I'll be walking, I find myself searching for a trash can. Like, I don't even think to a gum wrapper. I will walk it with me. I put it in my pocket and save it till I get home if I have to. Like, we live on Earth.
But also, like,
Earth provides so much for us. Why are we being so mean to her?
Right, mother. But for me, and I'm sure you feel the same way, but there's no joy that comes out of that. Like, I feel bad.
Yeah.
You know, even if I did drop something, turn around and pick that shit right back up.
No, I left it, but I was like,
I pick it right back up. Like, cause why?
I think it fell in like somewhere that I didn't want to pick it up from.
Just go to the garbage or hold on to it. Like, somewhere somebody got a garbage.
We really just be, and I mean, just throwing it, just let it go, let it fly. Why? It's so unattractive too. Like,
it is.
Like,
the imagery, like, you know what I mean? Like, literally yesterday saw somebody throw a styrofoam cup side the road while they was walking. Literally, like, just the imagery, like,
and
watching
I know
it
you're gonna pass the trash
sickening.
can.
Like,
I know you're gonna get the one. Was it gonna hurt you? That half an ounce of weight in your head was.
And sometimes they stand right next to the trash can. I done seen that too. Stand right next to the trash can and throwing stuff on the ground, like. But the trash can right there, though.
You gonna talk about it?
I don't know if that's out of laziness or
I don't know.
Just
who's raising these people?
Next,
let's see what this one says. Loud eating or drinking.
You saw bored at.
No, I said Lord. I was saying Lord. Okay. Like Lord.
Loud eating or drinking.
Listen, Linda. Bruh, this right here. Oh my God, that alone just hurt my own head. Like, oh my God.
People really are, like, they smack. That's what they call it. They be smacking.
You are not a cow.
Slapping it up.
You are not a horse. You are not a pig. You are not any animal other than human. Okay? Why do you feel the need to chomp on your food like that? If you are chewing something that requires that much work and audibility to your chewing, you probably should not be eating that. You probably shouldn't. Unless it's a annihilator. And even then, you don't have to smack to eat it. Like, praise this man at my job. This man at my job, he be mad. He mad cool. But I be like, I'm like 4 or 5, bro. I'm not close to this man. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay. And Bruh, he be at his desk, and every so often I just hear,
What's happening?
Just shut up. Just be quiet. You cannot be doing that. What are you eating? What are you eating? If you need that much jaw work, that much noise to consume what you're eating, Papa Chulo, you do not need to be eating it.
Eat it.
Just put it down.
Don't.
Just put it down. Because, no.
Like, I be having to tell kids to, like, close your mouth when you chew. That's cool because they kids. They're still learning.
Right.
They're kids. They're still learning. So when I say, hey, close your mouth while you chew, okay? Don't talk while you eat, okay? That's cool. But when you reach adult status,
They got a drink and they...
oh, I cannot stand to hear people slurp when they drink. It bothers my ears. I don't know. It's like beyond me. You know what I mean? It's not even me personally. It's not me judging you personally. It's beyond me. It's something in my ears that just go haywire. You know, I can't
dig in my ear and rip out the sound. I don't want to hear
hate
it.
people slurping on their drink. Oh my gosh! Not even in a straw. I don't like that sound either. Like, stop. Woo. Glad we got that off our chest. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Look what it's.
Wash your darn hand. Wash your damn hand. Wash your damn hands.
Wash your hands, man. Somebody had to tell you that? Like,
why though?
There's nothing inside of you that says I should wash my hands. I just use the bathroom. I should wash my hands. I just pick my nose. I should wash my hands. I just dug in my crouch. I should wash my hands. Crouch?
What's a crouch?
Crotch. I just dug in my crotch. I should wash my hands, right?
Right.
Something. But you know what? People really don't, though.
Bro. And they be trying to serve people food. And then be trying to give you stuff.
Coming out the bathroom with dry hands. No.
Touching your stuff and touching you.
No.
Listen.
And I'm not. It's not one gender over the other, but men, because they, it's a little easier for them to just pee anywhere, you know? When I be playing basketball and I be watching them go over the side of the tree and pee, and I supposed to keep playing basketball with you? No,
sir.
You finna touch the same ball.
You ain't even trying to take your water and like rinse your hand off.
Nothing.
You just gonna come touch the ball.
Come back. They just come right back.
So you touch your balls and want to come touch my ball.
No.
If you don't back up.
Yes, that's what they do. I watch them. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit this game of 21 out.
I'm going home.
I can't. And you finna post me up? I'm finna post you up? You finna defend me? I'm finna defend you? No.
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
Go. You just. But they don't, boy, they don't see no
boy.
They just go right back to playing. And they play with each other, knowing what each other just did. Like, I guess.
It's camaraderie.
I don't know. Wash your hands, man. That's nasty. Stop being nasty.
I learned it. I thought everybody. Okay, no. I knew some people didn't wash their hands, but I didn't realize how bad it was until coronavirus hit.
When the store
because when I realized that people wasn't buying soap prior to coronavirus, I was like, wait a minute. So y'all wasn't buying soap before? Like, how come it's gone? Like, what happened? Oh, standing close.
Said I'm too close to the mirror to see what you see. When you shower down your blessings, your blessings on me. You don't understand not anything that I done, Lord, as far as I can see. I guess I'm too close to the mirror to see what you see in me.
Back up, bruh.
Give me 50 feet. Okay, you're a little too close to the mirror.
I'm gonna tell you where it's at. Like, when you're in the grocery store,
yep.
You
in line for something.
In line, anywhere.
And especially now with Corona, people don't be giving you your 6 feet.
No, but even, bruh, oh my God. Okay, so when I used to live in New York, I'm gonna tell you this one. Not even on the subway, not even on the, it's like you on the bus, right? And the bus is not crowded. Because it's New York, it can get crowded. If it's crowded, maybe I'll have more understanding. But when it's not crowded, bro, I'll never forget. I was going to school one morning, and this lady came, and she literally sat on my lap. Like, she sat on my lap. Like, there was a seat next to me, but there were other seats as well. But she chose to sit next to me. And she chose to sit so next to me that she was sitting on the left side of my thigh. Like, I could feel her on my leg. That was just too close for me. When I'm in the line and you're behind me and I can hear you breathing, you're too close to me. when I'm anywhere and I feel your aura
around
you. You're too close to me.
Back up.
And I do this thing, and maybe, I don't know, like, because I'm getting afraid that my mouth will say something in a way that I don't necessarily mean it. But I really be turning around looking at people like, so you just going. I give them like 3 looks, like, so you don't realize that you're too close. Like, we right here. I can hold your hand.
If I can't move, if I can't turn my body, like, that's the problem.
And they don't have any, like, they don't care.
They don't.
Why?
They just be like, I'm here, bro.
Please move.
I'm here.
Please back up.
Please.
Please. Please. I don't like to share people's air like that. Like, we already gotta breathe
breathing in your breath,
but I don't want to breathe your breath.
No.
Can you please move?
You and your kids can take
all
a couple
3
step backs.
Just back up.
So I'm glad we got that off our chest. Whew. I think we got one more. Oh, last one in the cup. Let's see what it says.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Pick it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Pick it. Pick up after your dog. That's what it says. Pick up after your dog. And I agree with that. Because when I walk outside and I see a pile of turds in the parking lot, that bothers my soul. Someone could step in that. Someone's car could roll it in. A kid could step in it. A kid could try to pick it up because the kids, they don't know. You smell that. You have to see that. I'm not paying rent to look at poop. I'm just not. Pick up after your dog. You chose to have the dog. You chose to let him poop here instead of taking him to a designated dog pooping area. Then pick it up. Why someone else have to pick that up? Why someone else have to see that? Like, why? That's your choice. You chose to have a pet.
Ain't nothing worse than you walking somewhere and you dressed up and you think you probably maybe a little bit cute, and you just walking through the grass, or you just happen to step in the grass, and you're like, wait, what was that? Why did the ground move? Why did it kind of slush a little bit?
Your shoes, just throw the whole shoe away. I don't even want them no more. I'm just throwing them away. I'm not cleaning that. I'm not cleaning these shoes.
Why did the ground move a little bit?
Now I gotta throw my shoes away because the ground moved. Because you didn't pick up your dog.
You know what else is worse? When you don't realize that you stepped in there and you walk around later and you get somewhere, you're like, what is this?
And it's like, I keep getting a whiff of that. That's not me.
Is it me?
And you look down and you see it's on your shoes. I'm telling you, throw the shoes away.
Listen.
I don't want them. I already did that. I did step in poop. I had some slides on going to the trash.
Oh, no.
Take the trash out. And I just threw them. I didn't bring them back in the house. You throw them slides away. I threw them away. I don't even want them. I'm not cleaning that, man. Pick up after your dog, man. That's your dog. You said that's your dog.
That's my dog.
That's your dog. Pick up after your dog.
That's my dog. My dog.
Pick up after your dog, man. Jeez. Phew. I hope you guys agree with those minor annoyances that are so irritating that they make a great impact, on you and your energy. It's like, ugh.
Do it again.
Ugh. It's like, ugh. Oh. Woo. That's kind of like how you feel about 2020. Just, ugh, can it be over yet? 2021
I'm
cannot
scared
be
for
the
it to be
same.
over. Because what if 2021 is worse?
But I'm saying it seems like how can it be worse? That's how it be seeming.
This how
sometimes.
y'all gonna ask a question and then 2021 gonna be like, watch me.
Hey, look, if we look back in history, we all know it can be worse. You know what I mean? We know it can be worse, but we just hope that we just push this year behind us because it's already October, bro. Like, I remember it was like
October?
February, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, coronavirus. And it's October. Like, the year's literally almost over, so. Praying for the best for the 2021 season. We thank all of you that joined us today in this cup of negative conversation. And
May your October be full of blessings.
And leaves.
And abundance.
And nice weather.
And peace.
And peace. I was going to say peace next. And peace. Namaste.
Namaste.